Everything is new again, walking with a permagrin, head so high. I'm back with you and all is right. Shaking on the apple tree, ticking off the honeybees, watch them fly. It's just like we never said goodbye.
Hey guys, gals, what's up? It's NihonTiger. Welcome back to the NeoCraft server. I have got potatoes. So actually my potato farm has grown a little bit in the last couple of days. Fuchs is on. Yay! And Dry's on as well. I think Dry's over at Xmasville. He's been over there for a while. Not sure where Fuchs is. He's been wandering around. Hopefully he had some connection issues last night. Hope they're all settled. But I've got some glass cooking up here. Let's see, I've got a bunch of potatoes. Put the poison potatoes. Where did I put those? Ah, they're in here. Okay. There we go. But today we have a little bit of work to do. I've got something. I think I mentioned I was going to do this for episode 123, and I didn't. So we're going to do it today. Grab that glass out of there. It'll be enough for a couple window panes. But we've got two things we're going to work on today. One... Oh. Just say, hey, yo, yo, you harm me with these, I'm a pirate. Not really. But today, we are going to be working a little bit more on the village, and we're going to be actually making something that you'll be seeing a lot of in Katzegard, and that is a banner. We have never made a banner in this series. I've made banners in the past before, but not on camera. So I think I still have the sword here from the end. I have to go deliver that back, probably next episode. Really loading for me, but I haven't got kicked back to the nether so far. Yeah, that's the issue he's been having. He's been getting warped back to the nether a little bit. It's the connection issue. I haven't been having the problem, but who knows. So we have got a banner to make. So probably first question, how do you make a banner? Well, it's really simple. What is a banner but a wool sign? So sign, stick, plus wool of whatever color you want the banner to be, and you get, boom, banner. Now, this is pretty nice. You know, it's a little banner. You can carry it around, put it down, pick it on back up. You can hang them on the wall here. And there's no stick that time, and they just hang. That's not too bad. Let me get my banner back. But it's a little plain. It's not really kind of what we're looking for the standard of Katzegard, are we? So let's go ahead. And I think I remember how to do this right. I think I have a window open that will show me how to do this. The banner designer thing. Yes, I have that open here. The miners need cool shoes. People have a banner designer as well now. So we want to add some stripes and some color to this banner to really make it look like the flag that we want it to be. So first off, we're going to add a horizontal stripe, a white pale stripe down the middle. And I think we do that. And there's a white pale and a white fest. So we have our cross here. And that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Looks really nice. It's got a cool little European feel to it, which fits the theme, but we're not done yet. No, because next, we need to take these 5 ink sacs. I think I put that in here. Get the black cross going. And that's looking better, isn't it? That looks like a proper European flag. Never mind, spoke too soon. Aww, having issues. But no, we still must make it fancier. Come here. Banner, put you in the middle. And I think we put the daisy down here, the oxeye daisy. Aha, there we go. And now we have the flag of Katzegard. And that looks awesome. I love that design. I came up with it just by throwing some stuff together, just testing stuff out, and I came up with something I really liked. I couldn't do the stripes on my arms. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. That was the original design. It was just going to be, the stripes like the flag I always use. But I think this will fit. So here we go. We have an orange banner. It's the Katzegard flag. Just a little bit different than my stripey pattern, but same color scheme. The orange, the white, the black. Those of you that have followed me for a while know that that's kind of my color scheme for my channel and my skin and everything else I do. So why the heck not? So let's see if we can go over here. Do I have my? I don't have shears. But I want to see if we can grab another couple of orange wool. Orange wool! But, nah. We are not grabbing more popular YouTubers than I am and turning them into banners. That's not the plan. We're actually going to try and get some more orange wool so we can make a copy of the banner, which is pretty easy to do. Where are my shears? There are my shears. Okay, cool. And a fresh pair of shears, too. I must have broke... That's right, I broke the other ones yesterday when I was actually going out to get some stuff for today's episode. I had to go through a bunch of leaves and stuff. I also picked up some vines, which I'll turn into a vine farm, probably just like a basic vine farm. I'll probably grow into those. I might even try and implement it with one of my builds. Have like a garden place. Like I keep saying like a lot too, but I keep thinking about Texas place on the old VBFS 6. That's all we need, and we'll shear him too, just for good measure. Never hurts to shear them all, but you know, why don't we do that? We'll shear all the sheep while we're here, and then we can get to work. Hooray! Finally, he's got it working. Excellent. Awesome. Hooray! I can type A instead of S and Z. And wrong keys. Pink sheep, come here. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. I make a lot of references to other YouTubers, don't I? But I figure we can do this while we are here. We haven't done a whole lot of this in a while, so you can also see I haven't quite got all the sheeps in their pens. I'm trying to have 3 of each color in their pens. I think that's a fair amount. You have more. Okay. But I wanted to kind of turn this into my, I guess, a one-stop wool shop for me. It's a fairly small and nice little wool farm, not intended to be anything gigantic. I think Dry and I were supposed to be working on a big wool farm down near spawn. I may want to touch base with him and see what he's doing with that, if he's got the idea, or if we're gonna work together on that. Because I'd like to work with some of the guys on here, even if I end up just chatting with them while I'm recording via text. I think that might be cool. I would like to do more stuff with the guys if they want to talk, you know, on camera. That'd be a pretty cool one. See, this is the problem with this being so big, is that you're always constantly. I almost have enough for another. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have enough for another banner. I'll take that. I'll make 2 banners. Yeah, I'm just running around shearing sheep. Oh, this is a great episode, Nihon. We're gonna get to building. Don't worry, we're gonna get to building in a second here. We've got. I also want to show off something that I was working on off camera, doing a little bit of work, finishing some stuff off camera, while you guys were probably busy enjoying my other videos as of late. But yes, today, since I figured we were doing banners, you probably took a look at the title, which it all ties in together. We're going to do a recap episode because next 2 weeks I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to a recap episode. One of them's going to be the Christmas special, and one of them's going to be something else. I don't quite know what I'm going to do for that yet. I haven't gotten my show notes down for that, but there's going to be a Christmas special that will be on Christmas Day, actually, believe it or not. I'm actually going to have that scheduled to go live probably a little earlier than normal. Usually I do it at 6 o'clock. I think it's probably going to be closer to maybe 9 or 10 a.m. for that day, just because of the fact that a lot of people are going to be up that early doing Christmas stuff, and I kind of want to have that be out there instead of having to be, 6 p.m., Yeah, what did I do that for? I had like a burp coming up at the same time as I was talking. Oh man, that's gross. But here, let's take a look at this. This is actually a path that I worked on. I completely forgot I was going to mention this when I walked past it. But first off, you can see we have a little bit more glass to put in here for the for the house, and then we have to design the interiors. That's probably actually what we're going to do for the next episode, is get the interior work done on all the houses that we've built so far. If we have finished the house we're building today in time, we'll do that next episode, get all that interior design work done. And you can also notice that I've gone ahead and, oh, I forgot how to put I took all this wool and I forgot to put it away. Huh. Well, you know what? I'm going to make the best of it. We're going to actually finish this one off. This is another shop stall that I put for my marketplace. So let's, come on. Here we go. Come on, come on. Dang it. Dang it! Dang it, Bobby. Okay. Here we go. And then we do 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3. There we go. So that's purple. That's fine. That's a different color. I thought I was going to use green there, but that's fine. I can always change the color later. It's not too bad. So we've got kind of our marketplace stall going here. There's going to be another stall that goes over there. There'll be stairs to go up kind of the side of the mountain and eventually up to the cathedral up there. That's where that will hook up so you can have access down here. There'll be some more shops in there. It'll all look really nice when I'm done. But in the meanwhile, let's throw all of these in here. And we're going to go ahead and grab 2 sticks. Take these out. 1, 2, 1, 2, and boop. 2 more banners. So if I do like this, I think it copies it over. Yes. And yes. So we have 3. I'm going to leave this one here. That will be my original, and these will be my copies. So I'm going to go hang these up somewhere nice. Where can we hang these up at? I've actually also got a design for a kind of a town square lamppost. It's got some of the banners that are hanging off of it. It looks really cool. I'm very happy with how I designed it, and I cannot wait to actually build some of those and get to show you them. So there's the lava. We don't want to do that. This is a good question. Where do we want to... Let's hang the banners over here on the start with, on the side of the main keep. We'll just start there. We'll start there. And we're going to be making a lot of these banners, so don't worry. These are the only 2 that I've made so far. We'll be making many, many more. So let's put 1 there, and we'll put 1 there. And that's looking nicer already. I still have to do the walls and everything for a couple of these places. I'm going to do all of that off camera, I bet, because it's just going to be simple replacement work. It's not going to be anything that's going to be very interesting or exciting unless I happen to kill myself. I might record it just in case I do, end up derping up. But that looks nice. That looks really cool. I definitely like the banner edition. We're going to have banners that are kind of... The plan is to have them hanging down here along the top of the dam. And then we'll have them in a few other places, probably somewhere around the cathedral, maybe a couple under town square. It'll look really nice when we're all done. I've got ideas, and I want to play around with the banners a little bit more in my creative world and get some ideas that work really nicely. But yeah, this is just a simple path I made. Kind of goes up here, and this will connect to kind of the upper village area. So there'll be more houses up here that we build over time. We might not even finish the village by the time I have this series done, or the season done. It's probably looking a little bit more like it's going to be 150 episodes. I bet that's probably what it's going to be honest. It'll be 150, and I'll probably end it. I'll probably end the season there and move on to season 3. But that is neither here nor there. It's next year. We're talking about this year right now. So, while we talk about this year, I'm going to also work on the next, let's see if I want to grab all this stuff. I'm going to work on the very next build that we're doing. I've got to click off real quick here because I got some screenshots I'm going to be working off of. I've been taking a lot more screenshots lately where I use them as kind of a visual guide for how I build. So let's see. A little bit of quiet there. So let me see if I can find the ones I'm looking for, because they're not. There we go. There's the ones I'm looking for. All right. So let's see, let's start with the tower. The tower is a good start, I think. That will be a good start for us today. So let's take a look at what we got here. We got some spruce leaves, and then we got 1, 2, 3, and then this kind of comes back like that. I think it goes like so, which means that we have, yeah, the spruce, the dark oak are our pillars, I think. Are they the pillars, or did we use, I can't remember if we used spruce for this one, because I used spruce for one and I used dark oak for the other. Okay, so these are spruce, so we're going to use dark oak for the other ones. I think we have more dark oak anyways. So let me just make sure, I want to make sure that I've got the right ones here. Does that look like it's the right tone? Yeah, I think it looks like it's the right tone color. So let's see, we got that. And then those are spruce on the bottom. So do I have enough dark oak? I might. I was gonna use a lot of that for the roof. So do we got spruce planks here. But today I did want to talk a little bit about the year that has been and the year that was for my channel, because I figured it's a good time to talk about it. At the end of the year, we have probably very few surprises laying in wait for us that will, change how this goes, or how this talk goes, really. But let's see. So this is okay. 1, 2, 3, and I think this is just one on the side, and the house is over here. Is this no, it's gotta be out. That's right, it's gotta be out one because that's the wall. But the year has been 2014 now. When we last left you, it was the year 2013, and we'd had a whole bunch of stuff that happened. We obviously had Minecon and all the things that happened with that. So I don't have any. I do have some andesite, but I don't have any. I have to get some coal, but I don't have any gravel in this build because it's too easy for the Enderman to come in and grab it out. And then your house is missing a chunk, and it looks super, super ugly. So let's do that. But the year that has been 2014 has been a fairly excellent year, I would say. Some people would say it has been a vintage year, if you are apparently into wine and fancy things of that nature. But so let's see that. Oh, I need some of those mossy cobbles I have. And if I don't, I know how to make mossy cobble because we have vines. We can make that's the other reason we want the vines, is because we can use them to make the mossy cobble and the mossy stone bricks, and we'll not have to rely on the kindness of other people's donations for that anymore. We can make our own, which is most excellent. But I do have some somewhere, don't I? I do not. Okay, so we'll have to make some anyways. We'll get to do that this episode. Thank you for, by the way, oh, crap. I hate doing that. So thank you, Mojang, for going ahead and putting that into the game finally. I appreciate not having to hunt down dungeons just to mine out mossy cobble. I can actually make them and build properly. I like that. It's one of my favorite 1.8 changes was that addition, the addition of the different stone blocks that were really rare at one point, and now they're not anymore. So I don't like that. No, that can't be like that. It's going to be like this, right? Yeah, okay. And then this goes here. And then this goes 2, 3, 1. I think this is just well, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be blocked anyways by what we're putting there. But the past year has been fairly interesting for me. I mean, obviously the year started off pretty good. I was kind of still recovering from the whole Minecon business where am I? Fines. But I was still recovering from the Minecon kind of not nostalgia, but the wonder of being up on stage and the little bit of the popularity it brought me. It didn't really bring me too much popularity, surprising enough, but it got me a little bit more notoriety. People actually knew who I was, and every once in a while I'd show up somewhere and someone would be like, "Oh, hey, you're that guy that did that thing. That's awesome." And I'd be like, "Yeah, that's me. I'm the guy who was at Minecon and won the thing," and everyone kind of knows me for that. But obviously, it's not the only thing I do. So let's just make ourselves a quick, cheap vine farm here. This works. This should work. Ah, crap. I wasted the vine. Should not have broken it that way. But yeah, the year started off, pretty good. It was actually a pretty quiet year for the most part. There were obviously a few things that I was a part of that I was very happy to be a part of, which first and foremost, that would be, there we go, I love, ow! Ooh, okay. Glad that the mob griefing's turned off. That could have been bad. What was that? Okay. A little bit of echo. But, started off, obviously, with, WMC, and this year was kind of interesting for me because this was the first year that, this was, probably is worth saying this was the first year I did this, but this was the year I actually kind of stepped up and started doing a little bit more in the group than just participating. I happened to make 2 separate intros for the group, one for Season 10 and one for Season 12, which was just the most recent season. It's my first time ever doing that for a group. There's a skeleton. I'm going to shoot you. Damn you. Stop moving. Please die. And my bows suck. Okay, he burned to death. But it's this is my first attempt on making a big intro like that, and I originally planned to do it for what was Season 9, but my intro actually didn't work out for a couple of reasons. It wasn't, I guess, probably wasn't short enough. No. Oh, yeah, very happy mob griefing turned off. I love that. But it just didn't work out, just with the idea I had. It was too ambitious. It was too long for what they were looking for. So I think we're all ended up doing the Season 9 intro. But I did get to do the Season 10 intro in return because I kind of thought, okay, here I was doing my first intro, doing something. I've got these big, grand ideas, and they were kind of like, well, we like it, but it's a little bit too long for what we're looking for, so we can't really use it. So I kind of thought, okay, well, I've got to kind of not necessarily tone it down, but I've got to kind of keep myself in check because I tend to do these big, ambitious things whenever I'm involved in a group. I'm like, all right, I'll do an intro, and then the intro is huge, epic, for I guess lack of a better word, that takes 10 minutes to sit through, and it's like, how did you like that? Oh, it's great, but now we only have 20 minutes for our match, and our episodes are 30 minutes long. I don't always do that, but I'm kind of poking fun at myself here. But in all seriousness, I did kind of learn from that experience and think, okay, just because you might love these big things and they work for you doesn't mean they'll work for everybody else. So you kind of have to adjust. And for Season 10, I did do that. I toned it back a little bit, but I still kept the idea of it being a big deal kind of thing. I want to have this whole intro where it was a little bit more than just the norm. And by the norm, what I mean is we watch most UHC intros, especially those on the subreddit. You see a lot of the same stuff. You see a lot of, here are the players, now we're flying around in the world. And Minecraft guys do this too. It irks me to no end when people do this because it seems so so bland and uninspired, and it's just boring to me to see an intro where everyone's like, oh look, we're flying around and here's player names flashing before your eyes with their models that we pulled off of like Nova Skin or something like that. So here you go, woo, have fun. I just don't like that so much. I think that's just lazy work, and a lot of people, are kind of noting that when I do, all these UHC things, I do have a rather high level of professionalism to my videos. I try to do the best job I can with that, but there are plenty of people who do great work with intros. It's just I think too many of them are kind of all the same and blend together. So I tried to really avoid that when I did the season 10 intro. I think that was my main goal. Was I wanted something that would be easy and recognizable, and while maybe it did borrow some of the themes that have been used in other intros, it was kind of different and unique. And the music too. The music had to be different. The music could not be like wub 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 dubstep wub 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 flashing wub 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 UHC wub 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 wub, that kind of deal. I was actively trying to avoid that. I think that was probably the biggest thing that I could not have in my videos. Was I was not going to have 10 minutes of dubstep and jump cuts. And the good news was I managed to successfully pull that off. It was not too much of an issue. So I went with a different song. It was a song I actually ended up using. I want to say it was the one I ended up using for my... Was it the one I ended up using for my season 9? Because we had some issues with the song for season 9, and I ended up just dubbing over it to avoid them. There was some content ID stuff, which eventually actually got resolved in our favor. So I didn't have to do any of that whatsoever. I just made more work for myself in the end. But yeah, I think I ended up using the song I eventually went on to use for season 10 in that video, but I can't remember if that was the case or not. So let's just make another one of these. Let's make 2. But yeah, I went with kind of a different look, I guess you could say, for the UHC, and I think it worked really well. I think it was particularly nice to kind of get a lot of recognition for the work too, because I remember when Burning Tramps, he's a guy in the UHC community, he does a lot of montages, and he does occasional live casting, like he's doing some this weekend for something that the WMC guys are doing that, it's just a thing they're doing, and I may or may not be involved in it somehow. Maybe you should watch my channel on Saturday and see, because I'm hinting at something. I'm hinting at something, but yeah, seriously, it was really cool to get that intro done and then to see it in, I can't remember. Yeah, he polled the community for that. He kind of did a community poll, and he asked people, okay, what intros are your favorite top 10 intros for the year, what were the top ones for recorded rounds, and mine actually placed. The season 10 intro was in that list, and it was in that list as the highest ranked of all of the WMC intros. And I can tell you right now, I was so happy to see that. I was like so pleased with myself. I sound so smug saying that, but like it just made me feel good. It made me feel good that other people recognized the work that I'd put into that and had said that, yes, Nihon, this was an excellent intro and you should be happy with yourself. And I was very happy. But at the same time, I was also kind of really sad because the season 9 intro that I had designed, I never got to use it, and I was just so forlorn. And I was like, man, I really want to use this someday. And then season 12 came along. And that whole intro, that whole video game inspired intro, the one that was kind of made to look like Street Fighter. And that's that's kind of the base inspiration behind it, was the old Street Fighter 2 select screen. So that was kind of what I based it off of. And that was actually, I'll give you a little bit of inside information. That was actually what started, or what was left of the Season 9 intro. I actually started with the Season 9 intro. The song, everything about that intro, a lot of it comes from the Season 9 intro, the WMC 9 intro that I never used. So it did get to live on, and I was so happy with that, because everyone saw my, the intro, the work I put into it, and they were just like, oh my god, this is so amazing. It's like the best thing I've ever seen. Or another, other obvious hyperbole statements. It's not, obviously not the best intro you've ever seen. There's probably been greater ones, but is pretty well liked by both the people in the WMC group and the community. So I kind of consider that a job well done, and I consider that a success. If that's the sentiment, if everyone's like, wow, this is great, and I'm really happy that, this intro got done this way, who am I to say that, oh, I wish I could have done this better? I'm just happy that, people enjoy the work I do. And I'm very, very happy as well that, I'm not so happy with some of the results and how I did in the WMC. I kind of threw, the WMC seasons this year, I kind of threw away a lot of wins. I threw away a lot of kills, and I threw away at least one win. I should have won Season 10. That's a given. I mean, I screwed that up so bad at the end when I let Raider and Zarky get the best of me. And my goal going forward is to make sure that never happens again. And we'll never let anybody kind of get one up on me like that again. So perhaps we will see this Saturday, 6 p.m. on my channel on Twitch. You should be there. But yes, I'm very happy. I had a good year of UHC, had a great year with the server wars stuff as well. I thought that went pretty well. I don't know what the situation is with that, if we're going to be organizing another one in the future. Or, I know the leadership has passed on from K9 to, can't remember who it's passed on to, but it's passed on to other folks, and I'm kind of hopeful that they'll keep it going here pretty soon. So we'll see if it is obviously ever brought back. You'll know, because it'll be on my channel. So that will be kind of the giveaway. So let's see. I think it goes like that. Let's see. And I've got, pretty sure I've got I'll have to check this out later, because I'm just trying to remember this from memory, since I don't have any real good shots of the exterior of this house I'm building besides the ones I've got right now. So this is up like here, and it goes 1, 2 above, 2 above, and then that's the door. So that's kind of the front porch. And then the door is here. And I got a window here. Just a little 2x2 window. And I think some of these blocks might be, I've got these two. So yeah, I don't have a window over here because, do I have a window? No, I don't have a window because the roof is blocking it. So that goes like that and that. And I've got glass, don't I? No, I only got, oh wait, I have more glass up here. But yeah, WMC. Talked enough about that. Talked enough. You've been rambling, Nihon. Obviously, this year I've gotten a lot of new things in my life. I have a new car finally after 8 years of. Has it been 8? Yeah, it's been 8 years. Gosh. Almost. It's actually been about 7 years, but it's been almost No, it's been about 7.5. 7.5 years of driving around my Pontiac Grand Prix. I've got a... I gotta make another banner. I didn't realize... Oh yeah, you did make that, dummy. But after about 7.5 years of having a Pontiac Grand Prix from 1999, I went out and I bought a new car. I traded in my 118,000 mile Grand Prix for a brand spanking new Volkswagen Jetta. It's awesome little car. I am not being paid by Volkswagen of America at all to say that. Just to give you a heads up, I am not their bankroll, but it is a very nice car. I'm very happy with it. Very content. Don't know. Obviously, it's a little too soon to say, hey, I would buy from them again. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But I can't do the Game Grumps 10 out of 10 voice right now. I'm sorry. You guys were expecting that. But let's see here. I've got some more. I think some more jungle planks here. Go like so. 2, 3. And this is supposed to be... And I can't remember if the bottom... I'll have to check this when I go check on my build world. I can't remember if the bottom floor here is supposed to be... If this is supposed to be the stone bricks, or if it's just supposed to be wood. It's probably supposed to be stone bricks. But... Oh. Her skeleton. I know that's supposed to be gravel. Where's that skeleton at? Oh, is he... Is there... Oh, don't tell me I left a hole. He's not here. Don't tell me I left a hole in the ground. He's hiding down there. That would be the worst. Be the worst thing in the world if he's. Oh, he might be in the other house because I don't think I have that lit up. No, I might as well light this up right now. Anyways, while I'm here. Make some torches because I haven't even done the interiors of these houses yet. That's my next building goal, is to make sure that those are all set up. Oh, is he on the roof? He might be on the roof. I have some walls so I can finish filling all this stuff in later. He might be on the roof. Skeleton on the Roof. A new musical coming to Broadway this summer. But yeah, oh, there he is. Hi. Ow. That was rude, sir. Yeah, but I've got, obviously a new TV is one of the things I bought. New microwave. My microwave finally, both my microwave and my TV are 10 years old, and they both finally crapped out on me. So I was kind of forced into getting new stuff in some of these cases. But it's been fairly exciting. Can't remember. I've got some spruce leaves. I know there's some kind of bushes there, but I can't remember how I have this set up back here. I'll have to take a look again. But this is starting to come along pretty nicely. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of new stuff. Obviously, I went to San Diego Comic-Con this summer. I talked about that. Unfortunately, it's looking like with the new cost of my car and everything else, looks like it's going to be the last time I'll be able to make it. I also am kind of winding down, for lack of a better term, winding down my time writing so I can spend more time doing this stuff, doing YouTube. So that's going to be something that will start to wind down next year, I think, unfortunately. But it's all right. It's been 7 years of doing that, too. I've been doing that since my senior year of college. I think it's kind of finally time where maybe I want to let go of that. Obviously, I've made a ton of friends this year. My channel has grown leaps and bounds, so to speak, at least based on how it's grown in the past. And the big part of that was due to two things in particular. One smaller thing, which was, for those of you that don't know or don't pay attention, Biffa, who is a fine gentleman and excellent member of the Hermitcraft server, featured me on his Tea Time with Biffa series, which is a series he hasn't done in a little bit, but I broke the door. Ah, crap. Damn it. Work. Okay, that wasn't right, because that's gonna not open the way I want it to open. But he featured me as his subscriber of the week, and it did help quite a bit as far... There we go. But, other way. But it helped grow my channel a little bit. I think I got about 70 or 80 subs out of that, so I do want to say, of course, thank you to Biffa for your kindness, sir. And I also would like to thank, of course, another popular YouTuber, fellow by the name of Packrat, and as well as Honey and Ray. Yeah, you guys know Ray from Madhouse Gamers. They decided, for some crazy reason, they decided to bring me back for Terraforming Crack Season 3, and I happen to be on Etho's team of all people. Etho, actually getting to play with him, he is definitely a pretty swell guy. Everything that I've ever thought about Etho, oh, is he a good guy? Is he is he like how he is on YouTube? And the answer to that question is yes. He is pretty much the exact same guy. He does definitely like his dad jokes. That much we learned, but doing that for the better part of 2 weeks was very time consuming, but at the same time being the guy who can never get this stuff to work right, but being the guy who uploaded the most stuff from my team, and Etho unfortunately didn't upload anything, but that helped me. Well, he didn't upload much. He did upload, I think. Did he upload? No, he didn't upload anything, but that kind of helped me out, because obviously people wanted to see what happened with his team, the Brotherhood of the Bear Punchers. So they were all coming to my channel, and everyone's like, wow, you have good videos, sir. I will subscribe to you. And I think that more than anything really helped kick my butt into gear, because I think I gained close to... I can't do this door thing tonight. Why did I break that? But I think I gained close to 300 subscribers from that. So of all the growth, I went from 380 to 900 subscribers in the past year. So my channel size almost tripled, which if that happens next year, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. But for that one event to really help out that much, to help get me almost half of my growth in the past year, if not more, I think that was, obviously not only was it fun for me to do that, but come on. It doesn't want to cooperate. Stupid thing. Okay, that time I went. Hey, there we go. We fixed it. There we go. Now the door's on there, right? Now it's zombie proofed. But for that to have happened was... Let's see, I think I want the spruce door. For that to have happened to me was just... It's unbelievable. Just to be... I hear skeleton somewhere. But to have that happen to me was just unbelievable, and it was just, the most amazing possible thing that you could ever imagine to happen is to kind of have people recognize, not only come to your channel and subscribe, but to recognize the quality of the content you put out and be like, hey, you put out good stuff. I'm actually going to subscribe to you and watch your videos. And I have noticed a few of you who have stuck around, have been very active since TFC, and don't have a list off the top of my head. I recognize some of the names for sure that pop up in my comments and tweet at me and stuff every once in a while. But for those of you that stuck around, I incredibly graciously appreciate it. And even for those people who haven't joined from TFC, who might have come from somewhere else, anyone who subscribes to me, I always appreciate. There we go. Okay, I figured it out now. But I always appreciate every subscriber I get because I'm such a small channel. It's hard nowadays, especially to grow on YouTube. It kind of is more luck than anything, more luck and kind of knowing the right people. So I do every once in a while happen to know the right people. But oh yeah, I should mention that too. The building game, I just happened to, that one building game I happened to play with Chad and Aurelian and Captain Sparkles, that helped out my channel a lot too. That was like the other half of the growth. Two video series for all of my growth in 2014. Who would have thunk it? But let's see if I can actually do a little bit more work here while I finish this up. But yeah, that was, that one event in particular, that building game, I just got asked to do it kind of out of nowhere. I think Chad was like, "Hey, I have your contact info here. Can you, you're free right now to help out?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Oh wait, no, it wasn't a building game. It was Minecraft Bingo. I just happened to, be in the right place at the right time, and I was like, "Yeah, I can do it. I can definitely help out with that." So, here I am playing Minecraft Bingo with people who have like 1 million subs, and obviously, most people's first response would probably be to go, all fanboy and be like, I'm gonna cut all of that out because that was terrible. That was like the worst thing ever. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for ruining your ears, everybody. You won't hear it anyways because I've gotten rid of it. But there we go. So I'm sorry for ruining your ears, at least in my mind. But just being able to be, on the same little chunk of Minecraft Earth as those people it's mind blowing that even happened. I'm so incredibly, still to this day, I'm so incredibly, well, part of me is incredibly puzzled how that happened, but I'm like incredibly thankful that, I happen to have that opportunity and happen to get that chance to do something really cool. Because I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to do something like that again. So, it kind of fits with my philosophy, which a lot of the times if someone says, "Hey, can you do this? We got something that might be interesting," and I think it's interesting, I say, "Sure, I'll do it." It's got me into some very interesting places, very good places, some places I definitely will not complain about being, such as that bingo game. But it's definitely a good philosophy for me to live my life by. Is, when opportunity presents itself, say, yeah, go, why not? Unless you're so busy you can't do anything else, why not take a chance? Why not, to quote ABBA, why not take a chance on me? That wasn't really a quote, it's more of a paraphrase, because that's not how the song goes. So that's all going to be covered up by the roof, which I think we'll do that next time. I think we'll finish this up next time. I have to look at a few things, but obviously it's been a crazy exciting year. Terra Firma Crack, just to finish that thought up before I drift off too far from there, was an amazing experience. I plan on being there for whatever is ahead in season 4, if obviously I'm invited back, which hopefully I should be. I can't see a reason why they wouldn't invite me back, especially now that I am also a part of the TFC Tuesday crew, which is a group of people who play Terra Firma Crack on Tuesdays, and some of us stream it. I'm one of the people who streams it now, so it's nice to be back on Twitch and having something to stream regularly, and it's really fun too. I've already had a couple of good moments just hanging out with everyone. I've really enjoyed it. A lot of the people who are on TFC Tuesdays are people from Terra Firma Crack, plus other friends of Pack and Honey. So it's been a fairly good year. I've been fairly happy, and we end the episode basically where we started, in the sheep pen, dropping off the wool again. We're not going to finish that house today, so I figure it's probably best that we just finished this up. It's running long anyways. I've been going 50 minutes. That's probably way too long for one of these episodes, but yeah. I've had a wonderful 2014, and I hope, you know, no matter who you are, where you are, I hope you've had a good 2014. And if you haven't had a good 2014, then I sure as heck hope you have a great 2015. We'll talk a little bit about that maybe next time. Maybe that'll be the topic of discussion is next year and things that we have planned for that, because we do have some plans. And if we don't talk about it next time, we won't talk about it until 2015. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me build a little bit, talk a little bit. Got not much else to say right now, so I'll sign off with my usual good luck, good mining, have fun, and I will see you guys next time here on the NeoCraft server.